Welcome to another episode of Project Dirty Willy. I believe it's episode 6. In today's episode, we're going to deal with more lighting, but not this type of lighting, or that type of lighting, or that type of lighting, or that type of lighting. I guess it would just be easier to set you up and show you what I'm talking about. In this episode, we are going to install a mini-Maglite holder. There's some kind of advertisement. It just straps around your roll bar, and of course you need a mini-Maglite to go with it. This one comes with the light and a couple Duracell batteries. But it wouldn't be fair just to do it on one side. I like to be symmetrical, so we got another Maglite and another holder. And then we've got some more stuff that I've got to go find. The next piece of lighting will be for the hood here. I'm sure if you're a JK owner, you've had this problem. You open up the hood and there's no light, which you can see in here right now, of course. But say you're out on the trail or just even out on the side of the road somewhere, you can't see anything under this hood because there's no underhood lighting. So I am actually going to fabricate something for an underhood light. Of course, we've got the flashlights and stuff, so you could use the flashlights, but if you want a hands-free underhood light, well, I picked up one of these. It's a KC Hilites Cyclone, a little round LED pod thing. I'm going to use that. Got a whole bunch of wiring, of course, so I don't need any of that. I've got all kinds of inline fuses, and I happen to have a couple of these push pins. I guess you could call them like door pin switches or hood pin switches. Basically, I'm going to wire this up with an inline fuse to direct power, so it'll have positive all the time, and then ground to this, and have this set somewhere so when the hood is closed, the signal for the ground will actually be broken, so the light will go off. When you open the hood, it allows this to come up and make connection down here, and it gives it a ground, and the light comes on. These are LED mini-mags, 2-cell AA's. I don't remember the exact model or anything, but I know it's Maglite LED. I don't know if you can read that or not. They have kind of a cool function. You turn them on, you've got high. If you turn it off and turn it back on real quick, you've got low. Turn it off, turn it on real quick, and it's got this blink. Turn it off and turn it on again. It's got a faster blink. So you've got multiple different modes with these, which is cool, but I would prefer just an on and off button regular, rather than this whole twist thing. But I guess it's better that way, because if it had an on and off button, when you put it in the little holder, you'd probably end up hitting the button or something like that. So that's how it goes in there. And let's go install it in the Jeep. And we're going to put one over here on the passenger side. And I found a way to do it without taking off this panel. Found it's easier pass that through right there and kind of basically rotate the holder almost all the way up inside there, so then you can actually Velcro the whole thing. And you don't have to pull the Velcro really, really tight, because then it's too tight for the flashlight to get in there. But then you can Velcro all the way around it. And then just rotate it. And probably can't see anything. Flashlight. There we go. I think I'm going to try something here for the pen switch over here so I don't have to drill any more holes. In the Jeep there's already a hole there. I figured I would take an L bracket and I'm going to cut it off there, and the same on the other end, so it's just a really short little small bracket. I figured I would bolt it there, and then I would bolt that pen switch in there, and it would be able to make contact with the hood right there. I think we've got that figured out, and it came out pretty nice. I'll have to adjust it once I get everything, hooked up. Now we're going to try to mount this under the hood. I'm going to try to figure out how exactly to go about doing that. I'm not quite sure how well this is going to work, but I cut down a little bolt to try to wiggle this bolt back in here. Well, not as hard as I thought, I guess. Got this all wired up. Spliced on some wire and put some wire covering on it and some heat shrink. Now we're going to go mount it over there and run the wires. Got it mounted in there. Wrong light here. Wire runs through there. I haven't cut these zip ties yet. And it comes out down here. I'm still going to put an inline fuse on the positive. That way, of course you always want a fuse on something, but it also will act as a switch. So like say when I'm doing a video or something like this and the hood's going to be open for a long period of time, I can just pull the fuse and it'll shut it off, and then the ground is going to go to the switch here. So now I just need an inline fuse, which I keep all kinds of crap, so that one's a little chintzy. One's brand new, hasn't even been cut, but that's kind of hefty. That one's definitely too big. This one might work. It's actually already got an end on it. I've got all the wiring ran. Got it zip tied so the wiring isn't going anywhere. Then I've got my switch over here. So what I'm going to do is push in the switch. I've got the inline fuse wired up, and I'm going to put the fuse in, and nothing should happen when I put the fuse in because I've got the switch pressed down. Let's tuck that out of the way, and then when I let go of the button, the light should come on. There we go. That's with the hood open, and then when the hood shuts, it should shut off. I've got it all set up. Everything's all wire tied. It's all ready in there. I wanted to shut off some lights and show you basically what it would be like if we were out in the dark. However, if I can find the hood again, there we go. See, that's at the latch, nothing's happening. I get past the latch, and you should be able to see that. Then you've got an under hood light. And then when you close the hood, it goes back off. As you can see, I can lift all the way up to the safety latch here. I don't know if you can see that or not. And it doesn't come on. Hit the safety latch and then lift just past that, and it comes on. I don't know if you can see that. Well, that does it for episode 6 of Project Dirty Willy. We now have an automatic under hood light, and we have flashlight holders on the driver and passenger side roll bar. So if you like these videos, make sure to leave a like and comment. Make sure to go into my channel and check out some of my other videos. I've got all kinds of different stuff. There might be some other stuff you like in there if you don't like these. And don't forget to subscribe.